What if I told you you could save 2 to 4 shots without actually having to change your swing? I know this is true because I did it to myself. I want to talk about the live 6-week Elite Golfer Bootcamp that's going to be hosted by me over on the paid community that I have. That's those 2 to 4 shots is literally the difference between playing college golf or not, winning your club championship, an elite amateur tournament, or scoring an NIL deal or not. If you're a serious golfer, you play tournaments, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The rounds that you come off the golf course, you feel like you just wasted a few shots here or there. It leads to a lot of frustration. You don't know exactly where it happened between your process or what happened. And I know this because I used to walk off the golf course feeling the same exact way. Why am I shooting 71 round, 77 the next? Why can't I be consistent? And let me tell you, the answer is not going to be go to the driving range and hit a million more golf balls, go to the putting green and go hit a million more 5-foot putts. You need to learn how to actually play golf. Golf in itself is a game, and you need to inherently know how it ought to be played, mostly from a mathematical perspective, or else you're just going to be running circles. I used to do that, and I didn't get better until I really learned how this sport ought to be played. So as far as the boot camp, what are you going to get? So this is going to be 6 weeks. It's alive. It's with me, and we're going to go through the exact same system that I used myself. Over these 6 weeks, week 1, we're going to understand strokes gained, how to leverage this information. 2 is going to be about data collection. We're going to interpret and how to really interpret these numbers correctly. The numbers are only as good as with what you do with it. So we need to learn what to look for. 3 is going to get more into the strategy, decision making out on the golf course, dispersions, expectations. What are they? What do we do with them? Week 4 is what I call a target workshop. It's a little more of the hands-on. We're going to be calculating when I show you a random hole, how do I know what to hit off this tee and why? Where am I aiming to this specific flag stick on this day and why? And so you're really going to understand. We're going to go through a lot of examples and understand what that means. And so you can feel confident doing yourself. Week 5 is about the performance plan. I'm talking not only how to practice based on your specific game, but practice rounds. What do we do with them? How do we get the most out of those? I'm talking about routines, whether that is a pre-tournament routine, like how are you going to get the most out of your performance before your tee time. We're going to have some different quizzes to make sure that you're going to really refrain and obtain this information and give away a few prizes. As well as week 6, we're going to wrap it up with a bit of execution and discipline, such as the mental game. So to be able to know what to do out there, but also have the wherewithal when the pressure comes to be able to execute it. Nutrition, hydration, recovery, all little things that add up in a big way. And we're not only going through all this for 6 weeks, you're also going to get live Q&As. I'm going to be in there. We're going to ask questions. We're going to learn anything that you need help on. That's what I'm here for. You're also going to get a 15-minute private strategy call with me for free. We can use that time for any questions about your specific game or how to implement this out on the golf course. That is what that's for. And then you're also within the paid community, because that's what you'll get if you get this bootcamp offer. If you purchase the offer, you'll also be into the paid community. I do a weekly live Q&A. So that is just rattle off anything that you think you need help on. And that's what I'm here for, to support that paid community. And you're also going to be with a bunch of golfers that are obviously very serious about getting better. This isn't swing instruction. This is strategy. This is how to play golf. And all great players eventually learn how to do this. But if I got to go back in time and learn all this right now, instead of wasting years and potential digging it through the dirt, that is a big reason why I'm here to help you guys do this. And so right now I have a founding member offer. I've just started this. We're early. And so for the first 30 members that sign up, you're going to get a nice discount. So instead of $7.99 for the entire year, it's going to be $4.99 for the entire year of the paid community, all the libraries that come with that, along with this boot camp that is, 6 weeks. So again, this isn't a one-time discount. If you go with this founding membership offer, you're going to have that locked in price guaranteed for it's a lifetime guarantee for that offer. So it's a great deal. Again, the boot camp is going to be great. It's with me, it's live, and I promise you, you're going to learn some great tools that will for sure help you play much better golf.